Let's move on to the next presentation, and I'm happy to introduce the company Intesis to you. Well, actually, frankly speaking, we have to talk about the company HMS Networks because HMS Networks acquired Intesis in 2016. However, HMS decided to continue using the name Intesis because for the KNX community and also for the worldwide community, we know that Intesis stands for a long history of high quality devices, gateways, and happy customers. And therefore, I'm very happy to have Daniel here from the company Intesis/HMS, who will give us a deeper insight into the AC solutions, which he has prepared also for the fair ISE. So, Daniel, are you ready? Are you there with me?
I'm here. Hi, Christian.
Great. Okay, then it will be quiet. And Daniel, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Christian. Hola, and welcome to this presentation. I'm going to show you what's new on Intesis in 2022. We will present, we will be there at the ISE 2022 with the KNX Association. But let's start talking first about HMS and Intesis itself. HMS is a global group with headquarters in Sweden, in Halmstad. The group is focusing on industrial ICT, but also on smart buildings and this kind of technology that goes hand in hand with 5G, IoT, artificial intelligence, etc. We have over 750 employees worldwide in partners in 50 countries and offices in 16 countries. In 2021, we reached almost 2 billion Swedish crowns as turnover, and we set the goal of generating until 2025 p billion Swedish crowns with the operating margin of 20%. If we have a look on the global presence, we are operating in 16 countries. The blue dots with the white circles are where our offices are located. As you can see, we have offices in Europe, we have offices in the US, in India, and in Middle East, and we have also offices in Japan, China, and Singapore as well. Where all the key partners are. For example, for AC manufacturers, the presence in Japan and China and also in the US and Europe is very important in order to have a strong relationship with them. And the blue dots without white circles, these are the integrated products, so our gateways that are present in any installation of our customers. And you see that we are shaping the world with our products, which is very, very nice to see. We have a good presence. Hardware meets software. This is what HMS stands for. And so this relationship between hardware and software, this is kind of in our DNA. If we have a look at our offering, at the HMS offering, we have several brands. Like Anybus, Ewon, and Isax, more focused into the industrial IoT world, and then we have Intesis, which is more focused on the building technology solutions. We have also additional brands like Web Factory, Oasis, and Procentec, which have been acquired in the last few years. Now diving into Intesis, we have three product ranges. We have the protocol translators, which enable translations between two protocols. Let's say if you want to integrate Modbus devices into a KNX system with a protocol translator, it is very easy to integrate. Hand in hand, we have the Intesis map software, where a tool that integrators really like to use because it's very easy to configure these protocol translators. Then we have the AC interfaces. Thanks to a deep collaboration with our partners, air conditioning manufacturers, we have the knowledge of the protocols they are using, and with the collaboration, we We have the AC sides, the stacks in our gateways, and we can translate to any protocol the market needs, like KNX. And then we have cloud solutions where we have gateways that enable to upload the data received from the AC units into a cloud. Where from there you can visualize it on a web server, you can visualize it on a mobile app, as you like. Talking about our technology, we have all our products and solutions are fully developed by us. The hardware, the software, the web services, the firmware, etc. We have a team. I'm talking about Intesis. Intesis, we have a team in Igualada, which is very close to Barcelona, where we develop all our products. We use synergies. We try to generate synergies between the different end products, having one hardware platform for several references. And this results on over 300 references. We have a large number of product stacks, let's say BACnet and KNX stack, but also from AC manufacturers, etc. And we are active members of the KNX Association and other associations like BACnet International and Digital Illumination Interface Alliance. Talking about our strengths, we believe that energy efficiency is key now more than ever, when prices are increasing and the awareness of CO2 emissions is high. So with our solutions, we enable our customers to increase significantly the energy efficiency of their buildings. We will dive into this topic afterwards as well. Hand in hand, it goes with the easy to use. So simplicity is also key. We believe that if we generate products that are easy to use, easy to integrate, easy to handle, then less errors and malfunctions happen. Wrong installation, wrong configurations can be avoided. And this for the whole system works better, more efficient, more reliable, and all in all, much better, of course, without any interruptions. Reliable solutions is strongly related as well with energy efficiency and easy to use with simplicity. But here we talk also about our strong relationships with the AC manufacturers. So having the information of their protocol and having this good and strong relation enables us to generate a strong firmware code, so a strong coding in our devices that generates good stability, high quality products, and therefore you have no downtime. Scalability, also very important. Retrofit is a big topic in the HVAC market, in the building sector as well, because sometimes you have one project with a certain budget, and then after some years you want to invest and increase energy efficiency, for example, or increase comfort, and you want to digitalize your building. So we believe it is important to have products that can be scalable and not isolated solutions. So what are we going to show at the ISE 2022? We are going to focus on AC interfaces. Here we will talk about the development we made with our AC manufacturers together, hand in hand, with a strong partnership, in order to increase all these strengths I explained before: energy efficiency, easy to use, and we believe that we increase quality when we lead with leaders. So if we talk to the key AC manufacturers and have a good relationship with them, then we think that we generate better solutions and more added value to the market. Reliability, KNX certificate, having the KNX certificate, being part of this protocol is very important for us. Then we reached a very important number last year. By end of last year, we reached the epic that we have over 1 million AC units integrated, which transferred to numbers, translated to numbers, is up to 30%, maybe more energy savings, having full HVAC control, enabling the maintenance people to predict their maintenance and improve user comfort. So this is an equivalent, this 1 million integrated AC units is equivalent to 150 million CO2 tons saved, which is quite a number. And having the control of all these AC units saves us over 500 gigawatt hours per year, which is a lot. Equivalent to that is the CO2 absorption of 6 million trees in 1 year, or a city with the energy consumption of a city with 22,500 people living in it, or 230,000 flights between Barcelona and New York. We're going to talk also about our protocol translators. We want to show how easy and comfortable it is to use our Intesis Maps configuration tool. We have their product templates. You will be you can play around with the configuration tool and see how easy it is to use and to configure. You can see the different features it has, like diagnostics, security, and talking about protocol translators, you will see our offering where we can translate from KNX to any protocol like BACnet, DALI, MBUS, or OCPP, Modbus, etc. On the other hand, we really want to focus on energy consumption. So demand and response is key. With our gateways, in our gateways, we have different features implemented, different added value features to increase energy efficiency. And these are things we really want to show and make it touchable for the visitors in the stand. So if we find energy waste through transparency in our control system, in the KNX system, we will generate awareness, and with this awareness we can improve the whole system, which is very good. We want to feature one product we launched at the end of last year. This is the LG to KNX gateway. This gateway is the new version of an existing one. So we unified the good things that we already had in the previous version. We listened to the market, to the key feedbacks we received, and so having all this information, we generated a new powerful product with new features and therefore new added value. This gateway can be set up via maps, like the protocol translators. It is very quick to integrate into a KNX system because you can scan the VRF bus, and the Intesis Map software will show you what AC units are in this VRF system, and you can enable, disable. You can just do the last 5% of the settings, and then you are ready to integrate, to download the configuration to the gateway and start working and communicating with the VRF system. We have a large compatibility with the former VRF solutions from LG, but also with the new ones. And we have all certifications needed in the markets we are in. So with this product, again, we will reduce the energy consumption, but not lowering the comfort. It is the other way around. With a better control, you can increase the comfort in a building, lowering the energy consumption, increasing energy efficiency. And with predictive maintenance, having all this data, you can predict with the hours of work of a machine, with the filter values, if they are broken or there is an error, you can predict maintenance, and therefore you can also having the whole system working in the sweet spot. So maximizing comfort together with decreasing energy consumption, I think these are the two main goals and the two main advantages of this new product. This is how it can be integrated. So we connect directly to the VRF of LG, and we can integrate multiple indoor units with this device. With this gateway, we can integrate indoor and outdoor units. We can also measure energy consumption, which is measured by the LG solution, but this data will be available through our gateway in the KNX system. We have a feature which is virtual temperature control. So if you have an external KNX sensor in, let's say, in a room sensor, you can integrate this sensor as well into our system, and from there control with much more precision the temperature, the reference temperature on the AC units. Here you can see the compatibility. We have a large compatibility of all new VRF systems of LG. So from multi V5 through multi water 4, ventilation solutions, energy recovery solutions, and also air to water heat pumps. All these units and also the former ones can be integrated through this gateway. This was my presentation. Thanks a lot for listening. And if you have any question, please, now is the moment to ask.
Of course, there are questions. First of all, thank you very much for this very informative presentation. I think that there is definitely something to look forward to when we visit the KNX booth, especially when we have like a look at what you have prepared for us. I would actually like, for my question, not to go too much into detail about the devices, because I think about that we could like discuss about for hours again. And
Sure.
This is like something which I would like to avoid. However, I would still like to talk more about the application as such, which is called HVAC, heating, ventilation, air control. And in this regard, I have two questions. First question is, you are the expert. You have the devices at hand. You also put them in the house, respectively. You turn every house then to a smart house / smart home, which is the right term, of course. We at KNX, we're very proud that with individual room control, and this is actually the point, individual room control is one of KNX's strong suits, and we can save up to 60% of energy on this part. Now, we've learned that you have the according devices, but could you just give us like the explanation of how we can use HVAC solutions, maybe also from your company, in order to get the full potential of KNX? Do we just install each device like in each room, or how does it work in order to get this high level of energy savings?
Thank you, Christian. Good question. Actually, there are different ways to save energy and to integrate HVAC units into the KNX system. One is possibility is the one I showed. You can integrate through the outdoor unit and having one bigger system, but there are also one-to-one solutions where you can, on a very comfortable way, connect to the indoor unit in your home, for example, in your room, and from there you can integrate it into a KNX system, having, for example, a room thermostat or a room sensor with temperature values, etc. with the KNX technology, it is very good to generate some scenes, for example. You can control, for example, when you are not at home, that's the scene with low consumption, or the AC unit is turned off. But you can also control with our external um, mm, binary inputs from KNX or from KNX. We can control also window contacts. We can control the AC unit. So, for example, if the window is open, that the AC unit turns off, and this generates, of course, energy savings. Also, external thermostats, having the temperature value enables the whole building to be more efficient. You can save at home temperature or temperature deviations if you have a better control on temperature.
Collect data and use the data. That is like what I
Correct.
actually got from you. Okay, perfect. Great. And then I have a final question, which might also be of interest for the worldwide audience that we have. So we know that ISE is taking place in Spain. Spain is known for being a warm country. However, we've also learned that HMS is not really from a warm country. HMS is based in Sweden, where you have like long and cold winters. So,
Right.
on one hand, some people need air conditioning. On the other hand, some people need heating. It always depends on the country. What kind of solution does Intesis have in order to serve the world?
Thank you, Christian. We have also here different solutions. So one solution that we have, and I showed it in my presentation, are the air-to-water solutions. So heat pumps, um, aerothermia are they called sometimes. So they can generate heat during winter time, also very useful in Spain, not only in the northern countries, but they can also generate warm water. So, and this type of units can be controlled with our Intesis devices. This is one solution for the also colder countries. And another solution is that a lot of, let's say, more conventional heating systems often have the possibility to integrate through Modbus. And if you want to integrate that in your KNX system, you just need a protocol translator.
All right, thank you very much. Maybe also like addressing the audience at this point. What do you use more? Is it heating or is it cooling? Let us know in the chat. Let's have a little discussion about this. At this point, I would like to say thank you very much, Daniel. We are sincerely looking forward to seeing your solutions that you have prepared at ISE for us. And for any kind of questions, I guess that you will be there at the booth for question and answers. And if not, then definitely there will be more information coming from your colleagues. Great. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next presentation.
Thank you, Christian. Bye-bye.